The girls were reportedly signed up by Adrian himself before they disappeared.
You ever seen a porno film?
No. But I know what they're all about.
Hey, Pip, you all right?
I'll be all right. When we get that,
Exactly how many girls did you have in mind?
about a dozen.
Now take it off, huh? This is showbiz, kid. This is the big league.
Police! Everybody down there, freeze!
You gave it to her in the eyes of the law. You are...
Shut up!
Too slow. I must remind you, you are here to work, not to sit around waiting for your pretty pills. Now faster! Mr. Shiraki will be here soon. And he's a very important man, and you had better be good to him. You are in Tokyo now, not back in your Mississippi. Tokyo. Now you wait, and I shall return in a few minutes. Dozo.
Happy birthday, darling. Happy birthday.
Hey, a lady cop. How about that? I think she gets her hair done the same place you do, Pepper.
Thanks a lot.
What about you, Cheryl? You think she's as cute as your sister?
Well, I think I have better ankles.
Oh, I don't know. The jury's still out on that one.
Oh, my
There you go,
pal.
Cheryl. Is she cute? Love her in good health. There you go. Hey, wait a minute. That's not all. Da-da-da-da, da-da-da-da, da-da-da-da-da, presenting Scugnizzo! Bravo, bravo, bravo! Scugnizzo! Grazie, grazie, grazie. Tell you a little secret. Scugnizzo, that means bad boy in Italian. That's what my grandmother used to call me when I was a kid.
Undoubtedly, Crowley, that's a very popular word in East Dublin, next to pizza, of course.
Why won't you believe that I have an Italian grandmother from South Naples?
Oh, no.
Where do you think I get all this passion and these eyes?
Guys, brought you some birthday cake.
Oh, morning. Pep. How's Cheryl?
She's great, thanks. It's delicious.
Oh, Bill, these
Yeah,
just
came down the
fattening,
tube
too.
upstairs. And one on top's from upstairs.
Hey, Pep.
Pep Advice wants you to call this woman back. She wants to talk to a lady cop. And they're from this modeling school.
Like classic?
That's right.
Another call.
Listen, let me know about that. I have a feeling we're getting pulled into that thing. Hey, you fellas want to join me in my office?
Yeah, well, since you put it so nicely, why not?
Bring my coffee with me.
This is Sergeant Anderson, police headquarters.
I've got a complaint for you, Sergeant Anderson. A complaint. That disgusting place, the Classic Modeling Agency. Did you ever hear of it, Sergeant?
Yes, I have.
Well, when are you people going to shut it down and run that man out of town?
Well, you'll have to tell me first what specifically is the nature of your complaint.
Oh, it's my daughter, Anna Mae. She's just a baby, only 15. And she picks up this newspaper, this local throwaway, and she reads this here advertisement, and it wasn't for soap, that's for sure.
Part-time models, easy work, high pay, that sort of thing?
A lot like that. And she applied to this Mr. Adrian, who made indecent proposals, asked her to take off her clothes, stand in front of him stark naked. I mean, disgusting. An innocent child. And the Lord only knows how many other innocent girls he's going to snare into that office of his.
I'll call you back later. Thank you very much.
18. Is that your last birthday?
Yes.
And your first name is Miriam, is it?
Miriam Horwitz. But I'm planning to change it to Mia Harris professionally.
Oh, Mia Harris, that's very, very good. Well, first things first. You live here?
With my parents.
Oh, very good. All right, we'll need a portfolio on you, so if you'll contact our Mr. Laird.
A portfolio?
Photographs. You can't expect Mr. Adrian to submit you to our television friends without photographs. And you'll have to give me a check in advance for $35.
I don't have a checking account. I'll have to go to the bank to get the money. Do you accept cash?
If it'll save time, of course.
Thank you, Miss Anders. Thank you very much.
You're very welcome. May I help you?
Hi. I'm Bonnie June Lincoln.
Where are you from, Bonnie June?
Dallas, Texas.
Come with your family?
No, I came all by myself.
You know, this Adrian thing is really something.
You know, he's got this scam going where he sends out these flyers advertising how you, little girl, can crack TV, Hollywood, you name it. All you got to do is just take our little modeling course for $150 a month.
Oh. What's his background, Paul?
Mixed bag. Graduated from Banyan College with honors. Then he shows up on the East Coast about 10 years. Why is it always hot in here? Anybody want a cold drink?
Yeah, I'll take one.
Next thing, he pops up on Long Island running a modeling agency racket. Here you go.
Is that all you got?
Yeah.
This stuff will kill you.
I'm not afraid to die.
Where was I?
You were on Long Island running a modeling agency.
Right. Anyway, the cops busted him because he was training mostly kids to work the streets. Same thing in Detroit. Just kids.
And now he's back among us, huh?
He's back. A regular Pied Piper.
How old are you, Bonnie June?
18.
How old?
Well, I'm going on 16. Is that bad?
No. As a matter of fact, it's exactly what the doctor ordered. By the way, I'd like you to meet Anthony and... Where is he? There he is, the far side. Raymond. They've been with me since the very beginning. You have very lovely hair. Did anyone ever tell you?
Thanks, Mr. Adrian. It's sort of long. I could cut it if you'd like me to model with short hair, like I had right back here.
Well, we'll have to see about that, won't we? Tell me something. Have you ever seen a porno film?
No. But I know what they're all about.
Here. Would you like to be in one?
Me? No. I mean... Well, just out of curiosity. Not to say I'd do it or anything. How much could I make?
A lot. And the travel. Do you like to travel?
Well, I didn't very much like that bus ride from Texas.
No, I don't suppose you did. I'm talking about first-class travel. Jets. Over to Europe, out to the Orient. Modeling.
Oh, Mr. Adrian, you're really stroking me. You're really pulling my leg.
Speaking of legs, I'd like to see your legs.
Okay.
Well, that's the kind of guy I love to bust. Hey, put me in for overtime.
Paul, what did you mean when you said that at least she had her daughter home with her?
Well, some girls have disappeared. Now, they're local kids who've either taken off with no clue to where they're gone, or else they're runaway kids who hitchhike into town, they vanish.
You mean like to other towns?
They don't report them from other towns.
Is there a connection with this guy, Adrian?
In 2 cases, yeah, Bill. The girls were reportedly signed up by Adrian himself before they disappeared. See if we can get on this as soon as possible. Maybe we ought to start here. A little lady, St. Vincent's Hospital. We picked her up in a raid on a porno flick factory. Tried to kill herself.
Sheila Burton. Isn't that the kid that you worked with for a while?
Yeah, I know her.
Oh, great. You're the perfect one. See what she knows about Adrian. Find out all you can.
Gary Ballard, please report to the information desk. Dr. Gary Ballard, information desk, please.
Sheila. Sheila. It's me. Sergeant Anderson. How you doing? Great. It was a pretty stupid thing to do, you know that. Not so stupid. When you want to die. That porno movie. Is that what life is? I needed the bread. That bad? So I'm ashamed. Oh, okay. Is that what you want me to say? I didn't do anything I haven't done 100 times before. Last time we talked, what you said was, things are happening I don't like. I'm going to leave town, go back home. So I didn't go. Do you want to? Now? I can't. Who turned you on to this? Who got you involved? I can't tell you that. Why not? Because these people, they. Was one of them named Adrian? No. Look, I don't want to go home. So, none of this makes any difference. Don't you understand? I can't cut it there. I can't cut it anywhere. Oh, come on, Sheila. Listen to me. You can't let anybody, anything, put you down like this. Shove you into the garbage can like that. You gotta try. To cope, to exist, you gotta try. Promise me? Sheila?
Good evening, Astrid.
Good evening, Mr. Adrian.
Oh, thank you. Is something wrong? You look funny.
Well, it's Lisa. Her fever just won't come down.
Oh, my dear, you run right on over there. Forget about my supper. I'll take care of myself. Just be sure and put this in my room.
Oh, thank you.
Yes. May I have the overseas operator, please? Yes, I will. Yes. Yes, I would like to place a call to Tokyo, Japan, please.
Make you homesick?
No, you betcha.
1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3,
That chubby little blonde, friend of the family, no doubt.
No, she's just a kid I gave a little special instruction to one night.
Oh, what big teeth you have, grandmother.
These Italian eyes get him every time, baby.
Sloppy. After 3 weeks at the academy, you people look awful. You hear me over there? We'll do it again. By the numbers. This group. 1, 2, 3.
Why don't you take a look on this side and I'll go and talk to the others.
1,
Okay.
2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Ho! Hold it up. Take 5. Latimer, Sweet, front and center.
Been working out the range with the 38. Excuse me,
yeah,
Bill.
this is Sergeant Anderson. It's Cadet Sweet.
Hi. How do you do?
And Cadet Leniver.
Hi.
Sandra Liniver, hi. Sergeant Crawley was telling us something very interesting is up, and, well, I'm interested.
Fine, except we're looking for somebody who looks young, and you look like a baby, Sandra.
That's been my main talent ever since I was.
She looks awfully good to me. You really think she's too young?
Yeah. I'm afraid it just won't work, Bill.
Sorry, Leniver.
Anyway,
Thanks very
it was
much.
nice meeting
Yeah, nice meeting you.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Okay, good luck.
How old are you, Debbie?
21.
What are you doing tonight, Debbie?
Nothing.
That's what you think.
So anyway, I was telling you, this guy, he comes in. Good night, Murray. See you later.
Double martini, berry dry with a twist, please.
Forget it. So anyway,
Bye.
sweetheart, if you got an ID, it's a forgery. So I'm beginning to tell you. I
Look,
start
I'm
this way.
over 21.
Oh, goody. Then you can come to my sweet 16 party. So anyway, they come in the other about 9 o'clock. So they sit out right here. And this chick.
Well, I made it. Great.
Terrific. Sit down. You hungry?
I'm starving. What's good to eat?
Well, I tell you, Vinny's really got away with these burgers. They get tougher and tougher.
So does his pea soup.
Now, what do you got, Max?
There's the word out that Segaris is going to try another truck heist.
Segaris got busted last night in his VW. Try again, Max.
You know this player you've been asking about, Silky? Mm-hmm. Well, he just put together a real beautiful job.
We knew Silky. Silky's dead. Got himself all shot up last night.
Who did it?
Homicide and robbery are asking the same questions. Keep trying, Max.
There's this guy. I know about him through a friend of mine. Player. Calls himself Rex. He's got a modeling agency. But the modeling agency's only a front. The real big business is in the dirty movies.
So what's new?
Well, it features a lot of young kids. You know, he's supplying young out-of-town quail.
What else, Max?
This guy, he's got this setup, or he's in on a setup where he's sending some of these girls overseas, you know, working broads.
We're overseas.
Oh, I don't know, overseas.
What's your friend's name?
I don't remember.
How do we get a hold of your friend, Max?
Who, Rex? Well, he ain't gonna talk to no 2 cops.
Which one's Rex? I'm Brandy.
Mm-hmm.
Brandy Saunders.
Yeah, Maxie told me about you. But he didn't tell me that you never quit. What can I do for you, man?
I need your help.
You looking for a high-class manager?
My old man's okay.
Black?
No.
Then it can't be okay.
Look, I didn't come in here looking for work. I need help. I got a kid sister.
If she look anything like you, I'll take the deal. She's mine.
One hooker in the family's enough. She's straight, and I want her to stay that way.
So what's your problem?
She's missing. Haven't heard a word from her, and I thought you might know something about her.
Name?
Julie. Julie Saunders. She's blonde, but looks a lot like me.
I never saw or heard of her. He always gives me the red, and I like the green ones. You said something about her being missing.
All I know is she was meeting a guy with a school, model agency. She's only a teenager. He fed her a line, told her about a job overseas. Now she's gone. Max said you might know something about this guy.
Did Max tell you that I only work for a price? It's a tough world out there, baby.
Look, I'm not in the mood to talk business.
Like I said, it's a tough world.
Okay. You deliver, I deliver.
Sounds like a cat named Ted Adrian. Don't dig him no way. Gives us players a bad reputation using kids.
I think he might have got to my sister.
Well, put it this way. You get a postcard from Hong Kong, Singapore, or Japan. He got to her.
Very nice, Bonnie Jim. Very nice indeed. Now, how about a drink? Or doesn't your Dallas background allow for that?
I never touched the stuff.
Well, I want one.
Well, however, if you're offering some other little goodies, like some, weed or hash.
No, that's kid stuff. I've got something a little stronger you might like.
I don't like to shoot anything.
Well, you don't have to shoot this one. You just horn it. That's all you do. No problem with it at all. You'd be surprised. You game?
Game?
Mm-hmm. Well, you know, you were game enough to walk in here at this hour of the night knocking on my door.
Well, I just had to thank you for all my new clothes. I had to. Ooh.
Don't you laugh. I told you you'd be traveling first class, didn't I?
Yeah. How long will I be gone? 2 months?
I don't know, 2, 3, who's counting?
And when I get back, I'll be famous, right?
Oh, yes.
At least 2 magazine
2,
covers?
maybe 5, I don't know.
You promise?
I will.
Okay, I'm game. Where do I shack up till I fly off? Here?
I have a crib with your name on it. Would you believe that?
Yeah.
Certainly do. It's, well, I tell you where it is. It's kind of at a ranch.
A ranch? Might as well stay home.
All right, I'll get you this stuff. Wait a minute.
Oh, wait, I'm coming too.
Hiya, Bill. It's Pep. Well, I've been checking with the special chief agent of your favorite phone company, checking out Ted Adrian.
No trouble with the subpoena, huh?
None. My player was right. He's made over a dozen phone calls to Tokyo in the past 6 weeks. Always the same number.
Oh, yeah? What is it?
Tokyo 523-2702.
Okay, I'll have him contact Interpol.
on, cut it out. Come on, Bonnie June. Come on, quit fooling around. Wake up, here, hey. Bonnie June, wake up! Wake up! Hello, Astrid. It's Mr. Adrian. Yes. Look, Astrid, I'm going to be going out of town for a few days, and I'll lock up the house myself. You just take a few days off until I call you. All right? No, everything's fine. Just sort of in a hurry. Yes. All right. Thank you.
The number Adrian's been calling in Tokyo is listed under Mrs. Madeline Curtright. She's the widow of a retired Army colonel who's been living in Japan since the end of the war. Now, she's seemingly unemployed and living on a pension, but there are indications heavy that she's involved in white slave traffic. What do you say, Debbie? You ready to go to work?
Sure. Susan Kimberly, this is Mr. Adrian.
Hello, Susan.
Hi.
Come on in, won't you? I suppose Miss Anders... Well, won't you sit down, please?
Yeah?
I suppose Miss Anders told you about the situation we're in.
No, she didn't.
No. One of my clients was supposed to appear in a picture tomorrow.
Uh-huh.
And she's, well, let's just say she's indisposed.
I see.
Now, I'm going to be totally honest with you, Susan. Your work in this picture will require that you pose, act, if you will, in the nude.
Whew. Would my grandmother Kimberly just die?
Well, I don't expect that your grandmother, Kimberly, will be seeing the picture, do you?
No, I guess not. How much does it pay?
200.
Well, I'm sorry, Mr. Adrian, but that's not a whole lot of money.
For half a day's work?
Okay, I'll do it.
Now, I want you to report to this diner at 2 o'clock tomorrow. You will meet with the director and the crew. His name is Don, by the way, and he will take you to the location.
Okay, where's that?
You just report to the diner.
I don't know how to thank you, Mr. Adrian.
You do a good job in the film, and that will be thanks enough, Susan.
All right.
6Y42, come in.
6542. Wagon heading southbound to Las Palmas. Are you with it?
Yeah, we're right on his tail. Wouldn't want to be late for the movie. Let's go.
Sterling, here. Here. I want you to... No, Sterling, please. Sterling, put it back on. Put it back on. I will tell you, Sterling. Paying attention? I will tell you when, Sterling, and I will tell you where. Okay? You understand? Good boy. And now my newcomer. Come here, my little lass. And here I'm going to place you right on the first step. That's perfect. It's going to look radiant, right there. Now I suppose we will call this our dress rehearsal. Peggy, take it off, please.
Chilly, Don.
But, please, Sterling, I'm speaking, Sterling. Chilly.
It's chilly.
Well, if our star says that it's chilly, it is chilly. So you take it off.
It's chilly.
6Y42, come in.
6Y42, can you see anything, Bill?
I'm trying not to look. Would you believe they're rehearsing by the pool?
Giving it 3 minutes, and then we're going to move on in. Stand by.
Yeah, well, if you're not here by then, pal, you're going to see more of Debbie Sweet than anybody's seen ever since her mother changed her diapers.
Listen, sweetheart, when a motion picture director tells you to do something, you do it. This is showbiz, kid. This is the big leagues. Now take it off, huh? That's better. We're gonna shoot the rehearsal. Roll it! Pauline! Everybody down there, please!
What the hell do you think I'm doing?
Police officer, you're under arrest. Let's go, honey.
What's the matter with you?
As an ordinary citizen, I know my rights anyway. I'm entitled to one phone call. I want to call my agent. Will you get him on the
That's
phone?
right, there's four of us. I expect bail for... I'll see you in half an hour. Look, we are artists, not tramps. I'm sick and tired of being treated like a two-bit hooker.
We're just trying to ask you a few questions, Miss Landon.
Yeah, well, we've had enough of your few questions. So she's only a kid.
That's the point. She's only a kid. She shouldn't have been in your production. We developed those films and took a look at those scenes in the house, and that's hardcore, my beauty.
Boy, is that an understatement?
Look, she wasn't in those scenes. Those were my scenes. Did you like them?
I don't know. You see one, you've seen them all.
Ha, eat your heart out.
Susan, how old are you? Look, who got you into this thing? Listen, kid. Nobody wants to hassle you. You know what I mean? I just want to know the name of the man who hired you for this thing.
It was a woman. What was her name? Tinkerbell.
That's telling him. Look, honey, you don't have to tell him a thing.
Dismembered. Clean job.
How clean, Paul?
No jagged marks on the torso. Like the freak could have used some kind of saw. Coroner says cause of death, coke overdose. Compounded by a weak or rheumatic heart condition. Torso showed that.
Any identification at all?
Just this bracelet. It matches that alert there.
Bonnie June Lincoln, 16 years, Dallas, Texas, blonde, blue eyes, 5 feet 298 pounds, probably headed for California. Wearing costume, jewelry marked Bonnie June. The body was in this bag, huh?
Yep.
You know, there must be 50 different cleaners that use these bags.
I know, Bill, but maybe these serial numbers might lead us to Adrian.
Or maybe not.
Maybe not.
Hey, Pep, you all right?
I'll be all right. When we get that.
So I wanted to thank you for, well, Peggy told me how you how you were so discreet last night with the police.
Yeah, well, I don't like cops.
Maybe you will like this a little bit better, hmm? Just a few bills, some money to make up for what you lost on the picture. And I have another opportunity coming up very soon that I want to talk to you about.
Well, Mr. Adrian, I really appreciate this. Ted. But I'm not going to be around long. See, I'm getting a job, a real good one.
What kind of a job?
Well, I met this woman at the Dorset. She's in from Japan, and she's looking for girls, models, to work over there.
What's her name?
Mignon Downs.
Yeah, I'll see if I can top her offer. Hello? Yes, Cora.
You just got a cable from Tokyo, Madeline. She says Mignon Downs, legitimate enterprise. Quote, sell her hamburger, but save the prime cuts for me.
It's been a great pleasure meeting you, and I'm sure we can work out something. Thank you. Thank you very much for coming by.
Well, that's no problem, darling. You take care.
Thank you.
Miss Downs?
Yes.
I'm Ted Adrian.
Come in, won't you?
Thank you.
Would you like a drink?
Well, it's a little early in the day for me, but you go right ahead, please.
Later, maybe.
Oh, flowers certainly do brighten up a room, don't they? Well, shall we get down to business?
That's why I'm here.
Exactly how many girls did you have in mind?
About a dozen, and very young. Young.
Ah, yes. Youth is in all over the world, isn't it?
Mm-hmm. Especially dumb, amoral, hyped, very pretty Americans.
Well, I get $7,000 for anyone in my crib.
Let's not play games. You get 6.
Really?
One of Madeline's pimps is very talkative. I'll pay the 7, but only for quality. The word is Madeline's gotten some Inu from you. Dogs.
Oh, well, in that case, perhaps you'd like to look my kennel over firsthand.
Love to. Oh, and Ted.
Yes?
Now that we know where we stand with each other, the name's Mignon.
Yes, I'd like you to see the barn area down here. I think I have a few surprises for you.
Really?
Oh, by the way, see that girl with the pumpkin?
Uh-huh.
Grew up in the heart of the city, hadn't seen green grass until she came out here.
Huh, my goodness.
Can't keep her out of the garden now.
Oh, dear. Here's one on the steps.
Well, they tend to be very relaxed. We have a few goodies to keep them quiet. Oh, here's a girl I think you'd be very interested in.
Uh-huh. Well, I'm overstocked.
I should have known. Why didn't I think of that? Yes. Of course. Coles to Newcastle.
That's something like that, yes.
And they get to use these horses. There's a pool they can swim in. They have a wonderful time.
Fabulous.
To all outward appearances, a simple barn. Over here, we have what we call dormitory number 1. We have some lovely girls you haven't seen over here. As a matter of fact, they just came in. You'll have pick of the crop on this group. Oh, Elvira, will you put the horse away for a moment and come on inside? Now here, look at this. Look at this. Wait, turn around and look at this. This is Cynthia. Isn't she lovely? Look at that feature. I'll take it now. And that drink.
Oh.
Over at my place.
This place is like a concentration camp for young chicks.
And I'm sure you'll be able to make a happy
6Y42 for Sergeant Crowley.
Yeah, well, wait a minute, Pete. He wouldn't want to bust it yet.
Yeah, but he could sure dig hearing about it, Joe.
Here's to us.
Oh, yes.
And to those lovely girls of mine.
Mm-hmm.
Tell me, have you made up your mind about any of them?
I'd rather not make any commitments, Ted, until I've seen others.
Mm-hmm. How long are you going to be in town?
Let's go.
We lost the signal. Hey, let's sit tight. If she's not out in 15 minutes, we go in.
I'm going tonight.
Oh, excuse me just a minute. Don't go away till I get back.
Oh.
Hello. Yes. Yes, just a moment. I'll be right back. What was that? Yes, this is Mr. Adrian. Very well, I'll hold on for the call from Tokyo.
Bonnie June Lincoln.
I'm only his assistant. I know only what I do.
That name means nothing to you, huh? Bonnie June Lincoln.
No.
Never heard it before.
No. Who is she?
In this case, it's who was she, Miss Anders. She was a runaway. Now she's dead.
What's this got to do with me or Mr. Adrian?
Well, you specialize in runaways here, don't you? I mean, don't you take these kids and make porno flicks with them? Porno magazines, send them to Japan?
That is ridiculous.
Yes, operator, I'm still here. Yes, this is Ted Adrian. Madeline?
How dare you walk in here and start questioning me like this? What right? Classic School of Modeling. Sergeant Crowley?
Yeah.
Bill, it's Paul. We just got word on those serial numbers. Now, we're in luck. They were delivered to only 3 dry cleaning places. Yeah. Anton's on 3rd, Columbia on Gardner, Wexford on Las Flores.
Wait a minute. Wexford Dry Cleaners. Familiar?
It's down the street.
Your boss, he uses it, doesn't he? Yeah, Paul, I'm sending her in with Shell and Martin. Yeah, I'll be over at Adrian's place, right?
And I think it's imperative that you know.
She's in Japan.
No. No one knew where Mignon was for 2 weeks. But one of my dealers told me she's being held in maximum security at Hong Tai Prison in Taiwan. Ted, be careful. The woman you're doing business with is not who she says she is.
Thank you, Madeline. I'll be in touch.
Fellas, I'm beginning to not like this a lot.
Miss Downs. What are you looking for down here,
I was just, admiring your workshop.
Oh, you wouldn't believe it, but I started out with model airplanes as a little boy. And then I finally graduated to all this. Isn't that rather amazing? I think I'd better have a look at that purse before you get to it. Well, what do you know? That's fantastic, isn't it? Let's see what else you've got in here. Oh, no. Why did you have to do that?
Mr. Adrian.
All right, now just shut up. Let me think a minute. Don't move. Don't move. Just stay there. Would you believe that this comes back after so many years?
Don't get things
You know how long
any
it's
worse
been
for
since I was
yourself
in
than
Naval
you're
Prep School?
already.
Oh, they drill these nuts into you till you go crazy. You know what this one's called? I can't even remember the name of it. Ha! It's called, of all things, A Virgin's Kiss. Now, that'll hold you for the rest of the day if it has to.
Don't be
All right,
foolish.
just shut up a minute and let me think. Now, let's see.
Don't get
They've got
yourself in deeper than you already
I've
are.
got the evidence on that. All right, fine. She killed herself. There was nothing to it. They can't nail me with that at all. There's no way they can pin
Mr.
that on me.
Adrian, my
She asked me
partners
for
are
the
outside.
stuff. I'll get out of here. You don't have to worry about that.
Is that the saw you used?
I didn't kill her with the saw. I didn't use that till afterwards. Don't you understand? She killed herself. I told you that before.
Of an overdose.
Yes, she asked for it. I gave her the stuff. She sniffed it, and that was the end. I don't know what happened
You
to her. She
gave her
just
the
fell right there
drug.
at my...
You gave it to her in the eyes of
shut
the
up.
law.
Shut
You
up.
are
Shut
a
up.
murderer.
Shut up!
Police officer, open the door.
Watch out! He's got a gun!
Hey, Joe, get an ambulance.
It's a good thing you guys were listening. I was cutting it close.
Yeah. I'll tell you about it someday.
Pep, you okay?
Yeah.
I'll stay here and wait.
Well, hello, Miss Goosebumps.
Hey, prettiest face on the cutting room floor.
What do you mean, face?
Enough. Those pizza smells so good I could eat the box.
Well, let's put some cheese on it. Maybe we can fix it up. You're not old enough.
Well, I'd kill for less.
Listen, I tell you something. The first toast is going to be to the department for hauling those kids out of that barn today. I haven't felt that good in a belly in a long time.
Hey, how's Adrian?
Oh, he'll make it. He'll probably regret it, but he'll make it.
Hey, when do we eat? Can we eat? Huh?
All right.
Hey, Pep. Over here to serious business, all right? Thank you.
Okay. Pep! Where's Pep?
Pepper's upstairs. Changing for dinner.
What are you doing?
Tossing the salad. What does it look like I'm doing?
What are you doing in that?
Oh, firstly, in the words of our famous porno queen, it's chilly. Secondly, I'm going to eat pizza in it. I'm going to brush my teeth in it. I'm going to do whatever comes to mind in it. Because it's mine, all mine, till 11 o'clock in the morning.
What a shame. You have to be in at 8.
Oh, thank you for reminding me. Then I'll be the best dressed lady cop your squad room ever saw.
Kevin's a first-rate cop, Bill. You would be good for him, and he'd be good for the unit.
My dad, he said that you were one of the most beautiful women that he'd ever seen.
For a cop.
Even a moron knows he's got to announce 844 PC, basic police technique.
Here's the money. And if you do me one more little favor.
Come on, Sergio, I don't even care about the money.
You cut it out.
Police are all under arrest.
Hey, I was watching. You're real good.
Thanks.
First time here?
First time.
You too?
Yep.
It's a good place to meet. Me, I'm still looking though.
Pep,
Uh-huh.
there at the bar.
The little one?
He's the one, can take us to the man. You know, son, this place bores me.
Get lost. Uh-huh.
Me too.
So I see.
You want to dance?
Why not?
Crowley. Yellow.
I made the connection. No, not the name, but I got the address. Square one.
One Union Square. Not here.
We'll just wait. This man in the bar, you couldn't identify him through R&I, huh?
No. He was a funny-looking little guy. Funny mustache. So sad.
It's a funny business, you said. It's a barrel of laughs. Hey. Where the hell's he going?
Afternoon, Bill.
Hi, Ned. How are you? How's the old rocking chair?
Look, even if I had one, I wouldn't have time to sit in it.
Hi.
I'm sorry, this is Ned Duffy, ex-lieutenant of detectives. Meet Sergeant Pepper Anderson.
How do you do?
What he really means is X-rated. Get it, X-rated? No time for jokes, huh? Brunswick was married?
No, he wasn't.
Well, that makes it a lot easier. Me, I quit going to funerals the day I retired. But Kevin was there, of course.
Listen, Duff. I talked to Captain Peters. He told me you phoned.
Kevin's a first-rate cop, Bill.
Yeah, spoken like a true father.
You'd be good for him, and he'd be good for the unit.
He just made detective. He's a little young, isn't he?
Come on, will you? You were 2 years younger than him when you joined CCI. Look, Bill, Peters talked to me. He told me you went over the boy's record and you couldn't find anything that special. Okay. So there's nothing that special so far. Now, all I'm asking is that you give him a chance, give him the incentive he needs. Will you talk to him? Please.
Okay, Duff, I'll talk to him. Hey, Joe. Joe Stiles, investigator Kevin Duffy.
Hi, Joe. Pretty good.
Pete
all right.
Moister. Hey, how are you?
Don't get up.
And over here we have the infamous Sergeant Anderson.
Pepper.
Nice to know you, Pepper. It's a privilege to be working with you.
Thank you.
Well, you might not think it's such a privilege when she stops everything and powders her nose.
It's shiny eye powder.
Yeah, but in the middle of a shootout?
Oh, come on, you guys.
Grab a seat. Tell you what we've been up to. We've been working with a bunch of Cuban junk dealers who moved out here from the East. They've all banded together under one guy, one man. We want to know who he is, this connection.
The only thing we've been able to dig up so far is a couple of low-level informers.
Yeah, we've been working with a guy named Willie Lester. He's made a couple of small buys for Joe here. The other one belongs to Pepper. But we're keeping him cooled off in the wings for the time being. Any questions?
Yeah, I was wondering. These guys, are they the ones who blew up New Brunswick?
Maybe. We don't know. Chances are we may never know.
That's Willie.
How solid is he?
They trust him enough to let him mule small amounts back to Chicago and Detroit, but as a buyer, all they'll give him is ounces. So we're gonna Duke Styles in and see what he can get.
He knows we're coming?
Yeah, he knows, man.
And everything is shit.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Willie, man. Hey, what's happening, blood? Come on in. Dig it, I want you to meet my partner, man. Sonny, this is Ham Peters out of Chicago.
That's the same, blood. What's happening?
Nothing much.
Oh, look, why don't you make yourself at home, huh?
Hey, man, what's happening?
Grab a chair, Willie. The Windy City, huh? How long you two been knowing each other?
Off and on about 5 years. He's been taking care of my situation back there. All of a sudden, it got warm in the dead of winter, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, I can dig it.
Yeah, so he's out here having a look at the palm trees.
You could have done worse. Man.
I believe you.
How much you want to buy?
3 ounces.
It's too big. One's absolute tops. I'm surprised my man Willie didn't explain that.
Yeah, I am too, Willie boy.
Where's Royster? Isn't he in on this?
We're keeping Pete low-key for a while.
My dad. He's got a real sharp eye.
Yeah? How's that?
He said that you were one of the most beautiful women that he'd ever seen.
For a cop.
You said that. He didn't.
Well, thank him for me. That's nice. He's quite a guy, isn't he, Kevin?
Tough? He's got his faults like everybody else. But yeah, he's quite a guy.
Looks okay to me. How many times can it be stepped on?
One time, brother.
Next occasion I'm in town, why don't you see if you can float the quota?
You just bought yourself the limit, baby.
Oh. What's the matter? Don't your people trust you?
Look, you gonna swing with me, man. You deal with ounces. I can't do you no pound. Even if you are the big dude from Chi.
Hi.
Hi. 2 coffees, honey.
2 coffees?
Yeah.
2.
Well, come on. Don't keep us in suspense.
It's only an ounce dealer.
His limit?
Somebody's limit, and he's holding to it like glue.
Anything on Brunswick?
He's slick. We don't have anything on him yet.
Man, this is ridiculous. We've laid out over 1,000 on this guy. It's a dead end. All we're doing is buying dope. Look, let's bust him. At least maybe we can get him to roll over on his connection.
Well, when do we go in?
Right now.
You want me to call Pete?
No, Pete's out. So's Pep for now. Listen, give Jordan a call. I want him to go in with us.
That means I'm in.
You're in. This is your big moment, kid. We're going my signal. You okay?
It's been so long since I've done anything like this, I've forgotten how to enjoy it. Can I take the front door?
Think you can handle it?
You bet.
You got it.
Police officer!
Think they're dealing?
I wish they were dealing.
Why is it every DA we get turns out to be a towel of jelly?
I'd like to know what the girl's telling them.
I'm afraid we've had it, gentlemen. The defendant claims when you forced entry to his premises, no one bothered to announce you were police officers.
What the hell are you talking about, Benedetti?
Ask him. Or ask her.
He didn't announce nothing.
I guess everything that was happening, I forgot.
The People versus Sylvester S. Garrett. Is the defense ready?
We are, Your Honor.
Are the people ready?
Your Honor, we have a motion to make before the court.
What's your motion, Mr. Bernadetti?
We move, Your Honor, that the case be dismissed.
For what reason?
The arresting officers failed to comply with Section 844 of the Penal Code.
This case is hereby dismissed.
I'm sorry, fellas, but unless you comply with the code, all you do is waste everybody's time.
Yeah, listen, you want us to send this dope back to him, too? Or maybe we can help him sell it and just send him a check. Is that all right, Counselor? Let's go.
Better luck next time, pigs.
If I turned my skull inside out, I couldn't think of anything stupider than that. Even a moron knows he's got to announce 844 PC, basic police technique. It should be so instilled in your brain, you don't even have to think. You know, any cop who could blow something like that ought to be shining shoes in some barbershop down on Fifth.
Didn't you ever just once in your life make a mistake, Dad?
No, never, nothing like that. How the hell could you forget the 844 door?
Guess I was nervous.
You'll guess you were nervous.
I wanted to get in there before that guy started flushing the
You
junk.
announced! You announced, damn it! You announced!
You listen to him?
844 PC, basic
When he was
police
kicking
technique.
indoors, you didn't even have to wear a badge.
It's like brushing your teeth and putting on your pants. That's what they teach you in school.
Look, I'll talk to you later.
Yeah.
Look, I've been teaching you responsibilities for the past 10 years. Longer than that, since you were a kid. But after I go beg for you, I humiliate myself. You go out and blow the first case you're assigned to.
Hey, what's all the
Look, butt out. Will you,
Come
Rob?
on,
Bill?
these things happen, Duff.
It never happened to me. In 25 years, it never happened to me.
Maybe it should have. It might have been better for both of us.
Like he flies up and handles some kid.
Yeah, he's real tough.
Ray, what do you know?
Not enough to keep me out of trouble. Who's your friend?
New partner.
Pepper says you can score for us.
Sure, why not? Guys over there waiting for me in that green and yellow house. Apples, Pepper.
Celery.
Do you know his name?
Sergio. He's Cuban. They speak funny Spanish.
Have you ever been to Spain, Ray? In Spain, they think you talk funny Spanish.
How much can you buy?
Pieces.
What's the tab?
$4.50. You want me to take you in?
First, we want you to make a couple of small buys on your own, half a piece. See how he moves. See if he has to go trip for the stuff or if he's got it right there in his own pad.
When he trusts you, we'll see if we can get him into pounds. Maybe flesh out his connection.
Just as long as you don't burn me in court.
You won't have to testify. You've got my word on that. After you get the stuff, meet us at the car.
Here's your groceries, Pepper.
What did Ray stick you for the groceries?
$1.90 for that little bit. You believe it? You want a peach?
Yeah. Hey, I've got an idea.
Yeah?
After we put away our toys, why don't the two of us have dinner?
No, I don't think so.
I don't mean candlelight and wine if that's what you're afraid of. I'm talking about a pepperoni pizza with anchovies and a beer.
Thanks, but no thanks.
May I ask why?
Ask.
Why?
I try to make it a habit not to get involved with the men I work with, especially the ones I ride with.
Is that Crowley's rule?
No, it's my rule.
Here comes our boy. See, I'm paying attention to the job even if you aren't.
You're right, I'm not. Look, why don't we have that pizza and beer? Only no anchovies, okay? Is that all right with you?
Hey, fine. Is that the woman in you or just sudden hunger pangs?
Probably a little of both. Okay, but I'll drive myself home, okay?
Yeah, see, I mean, who could ask for anything more?
Almost everybody.
Yeah.
One, 2, 3 ounces. We're getting warm, Bill.
Yeah, very good. Where's old Kevin?
Downstairs in the garage.
Is he parking cars?
Could I have a cup of coffee, too?
How was your date last night?
My date.
Mm-hmm. Mighty Mouse Master saw you two at a pizza joint and the whole place is buzzing. Buzz, buzz, buzz.
Oh, nothing sacred anymore. All right, I'll confess. We're eloping Saturday. I was hoping you, Joe, and Pete would be best men.
Saturday. Can't, honey. I gotta do my laundry Saturday. But I tell you what, I'll send you some flowers.
I love sweet peas.
The kid likes you.
I like him. Bill, what's with his father? What's the real story between the two of them?
Pep, that's much too long a story to get into now.
I get the feeling that Kevin doesn't want to be a cop.
That's pretty severe.
I mean, maybe he's just not sure about all this, his life, what he wants to do with it. Did you know the mother?
Yeah. She was a beautiful lady. I mean, a really nice lady.
But she and the father.
You know, she loved old Duff. She put up with him like most cops' wives. You know about that.
Did she want Kevin to be a cop?
It's an interesting question.
That's my question.
No, as a matter of fact, she didn't. Look, can we get some work done around here?
Yeah, Sergio wants Ray to drive some junk back from the border. So it looks like the whole thing's going wide open.
I told him we had a serious buyer, and he said that if I'd mule for him, he'd move us up into pounds.
Looks like things are going good.
When's he want you to go?
Tomorrow morning. He wants me to meet a guy in San Isidro named Ramirez.
Can you take her with you?
Sure. I always wanted to go for a long ride with Pepper.
I hope you're a good driver.
Ya vas.
Listen, see if you can swing it with Sergio. Tell him she's your woman. Tell him you can't live from here to San Isidro without her. Drop it down.
Adios.
¿Quién es?
Sergio.
Raimundo.
Sí.
Hi, negro.
Hey, man, how's it going?
It's always going one way or the other.
Hi.
Oh, hi to you too.
This is Grace Heller.
Come on in.
Oh, thank you.
Ay, mi Dios, papi, no antes hagas esta cosa tan bonita.
Ooh,
Qué
nice.
divina. Oh,
I like the music.
the only kind.
Well, I prefer a little with the beat, you know.
I bet you do.
Well, coming from Havana, you must. Oh, isn't that cute?
Thank you, but it's not cute. 456 separate pieces. 81 actual moving parts. I want to talk to you.
I was engaged to a man who had one like this, a real one, believe it or not. He bought it secondhand from his father-in-law.
If you were engaged, how could he have a father-in-law?
You can be engaged to a married man, see?
Oh, yeah?
She's something else.
If tomorrow's still on, I'd like to take Grace with me. It's good to have a woman in the car. It cools things down.
Please, some of that was just lewd.
Oh, I don't know how you have the patience. I would never have the Look, Ray, look at this one. Look at the motor.
What do you say, Sergio?
Please.
If she carries the stuff,
that's my favorite
it heats
one.
off me.
Mira, esta mujer me va a romper todos los autos.
This is the cut. Oh, Sergio, I'm sorry. I just picked it up. It's not glued on.
Take
very
her.
good.
Take her, please. May I have the car?
Say, why don't we take a little detour down the road, just you and me?
Listen, you've never had more cops watching you in your whole life. We'd never make it to the turnoff.
Say, when you bust Sergio, why don't you let me have his toy cars?
Well, you might have to wait till Christmas, Ray. We're going to let this load go through and see if it takes us to the number one man.
This is 12Y50. Can you see from over there, kid?
It's 12Y52, Roger. Yeah, we're right on the 50-yard line, Bill.
Good.
Soy Solís.
Yo soy Ramírez.
Esta chavala es Grace Heller.
Hasta la vista.
¿Cómo está? ¿Tuvieron buen viaje?
Mira, no speak Spanish.
Ah, no importa. Pasen.
Pues ya sabes, esta madre de 55 millas por hora se jode un...
Sí.
What are they saying?
He doesn't like the new speed limit.
Oye, tienes una mujer muy bonita. Te envidio.
Te cae, ¿eh?
Sí.
Está bien.
He thinks Pepper's a doll.
Terrific.
Sobre todo intrusa.
Se te hace...
Is that thing working?
Who knows?
What the hell are they doing?
What the hell are they so quiet about up there?
I don't know, Joe. Maybe they're counting the bread, or maybe your nose got shiny again or something.
Well, it's been very nice meeting you, and I hope to see you again soon.
Está bien.
Están viendo. Huh? They're coming out.
Espero que nos vuelvamos a ver.
Oh, sí, como que no. Óyeme, no te me atrevas a venir solo. Me la traes a ella también, ¿me oíste?
Simón.
Chao.
Hasta luego.
Looks like we might have hit pay dirt.
I think you're right, Joe. You never do fasten your safety belt, do you, Joe?
Sergio just came up. Bobby, get your 10. He's gonna take that load straight to the man.
Pepper Bill out of here if he spots you, we're dead.
Suspect turning west on the Lookout Road. We're going ahead.
Okay, we got it. I think the guy's hinky speeding up.
You want us to come in?
No, I think he's made us. You better keep your distance. We blew it! Make yourself at home, Duff.
You didn't expect me to wait in the hall, did you?
Oh, no, Duff, not you. Certainly not you.
Hey, this is a pretty good report Kevin made out. A few too many adjectives, but on the whole, it's a pretty solid job. How's he doing, Bill?
Well, he hasn't embarrassed you in the past week, if that's what you mean.
Come on, where's that famous Crowley grin? Huh?
I guess I'm just tired today, that's all.
What was it, a redhead?
I guessed it was a redhead. He's doing okay.
You know, I get the impression you're not exactly doing cartwheels over the boy.
I'm not. I said it. He's doing okay. You want some coffee?
No.
Anything?
Come on, what's the matter, Bill? All right, you don't have to say it, I know. You think I was too hard on the boy the other day, right? Right?
Right.
Well, let's put it this way. An old man still has certain rights over his own kid.
Oh, what about the kid? What about his rights?
And what's that supposed to mean?
Oh, come on, Duffy. You may be a lot of things, but you're not dense.
You know, I don't think I like the tone of your voice.
I'm sorry. It's the way I talk when
When you're what?
when I'm tired.
When you're what, Bill?
When I see somebody, a human being, being crowded, being suffocated by somebody else's fantasies.
Suffocated. Fantasies. Very fancy words, but what do they mean? What are you talking about?
I'll tell you what I'm talking about. I'm talking about you and your boy. I've been thinking a lot about you two, and the more I think, the more I come to realize that kid's where he is today. I mean, here, a cop in this unit, not because he wants to be here, but because you want him to be here, because you pushed him here.
What parent doesn't push when he's got the chance, the right?
The right to do what? To turn him into a hot dog and maybe see him end up dead?
Nobody's gonna end up dead if you pay a little attention to him, fella.
What?
It's your responsibility, Sergeant. It's your job to make him a good cop.
I'll tell you what my responsibility is, Duffy. My responsibility is to run this unit. Your responsibility was to leave him alone and give him the chance to find out who he really is, what he really wanted. I don't think you ever gave him that chance.
You know, I used to like this place. I used to like it a lot.
Who says cops aren't around when you really need them?
What do you got, Ray?
I got a call from our toy maker. He wants us to make another run.
Same place?
I think it's a big one. Word's around that some of the big Cubano dealers are in town.
Hey, Ray, what would happen if you suddenly got appendicitis?
Probably ask Pepper to go. He's been after her since the day you met her. I guess he digs dumb blondes.
Okay. When we leave here, we're going to check you into County General Hospital.
Hey, I've already had my appendix taken out.
So you make medical history?
Can I go with Pepper?
No.
Why not, Bill?
I want you to go with Pete.
You're afraid I'd blow it?
It's nothing personal, Kevin. I'm just afraid Sergio might have seen your face when he made us the other day.
It was 1 split second.
That's all it takes, man, is 1 split second. Then you're both dead.
Ramírez. Sí. No te preocupes por la chavala ni por el otro vato. Son a todo dar. Son de confianza. Se llama Pedro.
Sí. Sí, los dos están aquí. Ujú. Bueno, tú cuídate, ¿eh?
Did he tell you I was taking his place?
Yeah.
Dinero.
Uno, dos, tres, cuatro, cinco, seis, siete, ocho, nueve, 10.
Hey, it's all there.
Pure heroin. I say 4 kilos.
Gracias, senor. And you're under arrest, police officer. Turn around, put your hands on the wall. Turn around. Move.
Gentlemen? You said you do good work.
Well, hello, Joe.
Hi, hi.
Hi, hi, hi. Welcome home with, I hope and trust, no problems?
No problem, Sergio. Here, take it.
Oh, nice. You've done a fine job, both of you.
Where's the dinero, man?
Oh, come, Grace. I'll get it for you. Hey, don't touch any of my cars.
I used to go with the guy who drove a black one like that.
Yes, I know the guy.
Hey, come in. I won't hurt you as long as you're engaged to Solis. I won't lift a finger. Or are you engaged to Pedro now, huh?
I don't like the way you're looking at me, Sergio.
All right, don't worry. Here's the money for Pedro. And if you do me one more little favor, I'll double yours.
What's the favor?
I think I've been followed lately, so I would like you to accompany me in your car to a little place right here in the city.
It's gonna mule her right to the man.
Oh, you want me to carry the package, is that it?
No risk and twice the money.
In case you're stopped.
But your friend has to go home. Okay?
I'll ask him.
Good.
Pedro. There you go. Nice work. Sergio wants me to do him a favor. Can I borrow your car? Come on, I'm a good driver. Let me have your car. I'll take care of it.
You listening, fellas? Same route as last time. We just turned west on Lookout Road.
Uh-oh, this is it. 4365 Lookout Road. Oh, my purse on the door.
You made it, huh? Hola, Roberto.
Cards. 5, 7. Your bet.
600.
6.
Kevin, I got the front. You guys take the back. Nobody makes a move till Pepper's out of there.
What's the big hurry?
Oh, Ray'll kill you.
Don't kid yourself.
Come on, Sergio, I don't even care about the money.
You will later when you don't have it. You'll kick yourself for missing this fine opportunity.
Cut it out. You cut it out. I said cut it.
Oh, not now. Not this time.
Stop it.
Let's go.
Párale, si quieres jugar, vete a tu casa, caramba. Te he dicho que párale. Ay, ¿qué no? Si quieres jugar, vete a tu casa. ¿Qué no me los digo que te vas a meter, caramba? Tanto. ¿Qué no te vas a hacer? Estamos. Te lo dije, Sergio, que era. ¿Qué pasa?
¡Asustado! Se me escapó la gringuita, por eso me la consigo otra vez.
Pep, you get over here.
Thanks a bunch. What, kept your cribbage game?
The guy said stop.
You should have been there.
Get out of here.
Police officers, open up. You're all under arrest.
Freeze! Police! Drop your guns! All right, throw 'em out! Throw 'em out! No tires, por favor. Don't shoot, please. Get your face down there.
Police officer, halt!
Don't push.
It's gonna be all right, Kevin. It's gonna be all right. We're going to the hospital. We'll get you there right away. The doctors are waiting for you, Kevin.
With a resident in charge on 59 West. Call 133 West.
Bill.
Hey, Duff.
The doc called, said he came too. You seen him?
Yeah, he's gonna make it.
That's good. Oh, excuse my manners. Hi, Sergeant.
It's okay. Hi.
You know, it's funny, I'm a little afraid to go in the room. I mean, I can't believe it after those reports.
You thought he was gonna die?
That's what I thought.
He almost did, Duff.
Thanks to me? Is that what you mean?
That's exactly what I mean.
Bill, why?
No, I remember you that day at the courthouse. You announce you hollered at him. You announce. Well, I'm saying it to you again now, in case you didn't hear me. You pushed. You pushed. You pushed too damn hard.
He'll never win any awards for tact.
I never did. He's allowed to say what he thinks.
Well, do you want to know what I think, Lieutenant Duffy? I know your son. I've gotten to know him pretty well in the past few weeks. And he's one of the nicest men I've ever met. And he's good. He's brave. And you're his father. And I know that some of those qualities had to come from you. At least, that's what I think, Lieutenant Duffy. Now, if you go in there to see him, I bet you're gonna find out there's nothing to be afraid of.
Thanks, Sergeant.
Dr. Whittenberg, outside call.
How you feeling?
Not too bad.
Yeah, I know. It only hurts when you inhale and exhale, huh? I don't mind telling you, I've been worried.
I guess I'm the lucky one. I mean, for a few days I didn't know what was going on.
Look, son. Look, if you want to take a leave of absence, you know, to think, or if you want to quit and go back to school, hey, remember you used to talk about going to law school sometimes? Huh?
I'm kind of groggy, not dead, but we can decide.
You'll decide.
Oh, there you are.
I just phoned in. We got a whole hour off your meeting.
Okay. You were pretty hard on him.
I was the way I felt.
I mean, you were right, but you were pretty hard.
Yeah, you said that. How many times you have to say it?
Twice is enough.
I'll phone him tonight.
And be less, you know.
Yeah, well, I'll be exactly the way I feel.
Okay.
We got a pretty good cafeteria downstairs. Serve a lunch for $1.10.
Is that some sort of invitation?
What's the matter? Haven't you ever been propositioned on an elevator before?
Not for $1.10, no. But who could resist such natural charm? I accept.
valuables. Drop everything in the bags.
If you don't pack it in and get out of here in the next 3 minutes, your two lady friends will have to carry you out in a bag.
Well, you'll talk to them or you'll sit in jail till you do.
If I testify before that grand jury, I'm a dead man.
Send Mr. Proctor's car up right away, please.
Hey, Jimmy.
Hi, Mr. Proctor. Hope you had a nice evening. Your car will be right up.
Double or nothing.
You got it.
Call.
Heads. It's mine.
Okay, baby. Where do you want to go now?
Anywhere? How about Rio?
Sure.
Then London.
Sure. You know, somebody told you I was made of money.
Money, money, money. And anything else that's nice.
Should listen to Mr. Angelo. Mr. Angelo wanted to help you.
$290 out of a possible 300, Pepper. Not bad for a lady cop.
Thanks, I try.
Crowley, you should really work on your shooting. I threw in a few points so you don't have to shoot again. But man, I hate to be your partner. You're terrible.
Don't feel bad, Bill.
Lose it.
Listen, I'll buy you lunch after the meeting. That'll cheer you up.
I know it'll cheer you up.
Come in. Pepper, Crowley. You know Captain Miller from Advice.
Hey, Jack.
Hi.
How's it going?
Sit down. Jack, why don't you give him some idea of what's been happening?
Okay. Last night, one of our big-time gamblers was blown up on the street. A man named Ralph Proctor.
Yeah, we know. That's the third hood to be shot up or wasted in the last 3 weeks, isn't it?
And good riddance.
Well, so far, robbery homicide has not turned up a single lead.
And intelligence has developed information that someone having eyes for taking over all the vice activities in this town. Gambling, prostitution, porno, everything. We've been getting bits and pieces of information about muscle being applied on some of our crime figures. But what we really need out there is our own set of eyes.
I can feel it coming.
I want Pepper to go out on the street alone.
Alone?
Well, with one of Advice's informants, of course.
But why does she have to go out alone? What do you want me and my squad to do?
You'll be doing follow-up work. Anything Pepper turns up will be yours.
I don't like her out on the street.
Crowley, she's got to go out alone. Just Pepper and the snitch. I don't want this thing blowing up before it even gets started. Now, any questions?
Yeah, I got a question.
What?
I want to know about this informant. Who is it? How reliable?
Oh, very reliable, Bill. She's an ex-madam who's been working with us for about 3 years. We call her the Black Widow.
Linda? Pepper? Right. They said you was pretty.
They said the same about you.
Hop in. I like your outfit. Thank you. Same here. Thank you. So much for amenities. Oh, one question before we get going, because you never know where we might end up. I hope you left all your ID home.
I got nothing on me but my money and my favorite perfume.
Okay.
You know, I've been going through all these reports. And in every single one of these 3 killings, the suspect has been described as a male Caucasian, 30-ish, blonde, 6'2", 180 pounds, good-looking. Yet none of the witnesses feel they'd be able to recognize the man again.
Well, street fear can cause amnesia.
Sergeant Crowley, can I help you?
Sergeant, this is Susan Jeffries. I'm at the airport.
My plane leaves in 20 minutes.
What can I do for you?
It's what I can do for you. The man who shot Ralph, he did say something.
What'd he say?
He mentioned the name Mr. Angelo.
That's all I remember, but I did want to tell you before I left. By the way, Sergeant, forget I called.
That was the girl. Calling from the airport. She said before the killer fired, he mentioned the name of Mr. Angelo.
You mean Vito Angelo? He's been in a joint 15 years.
Yeah, but he's about due for parole. It sure fits his M.O. Murder, extortion. This guy's a real old-time godfather.
By now, this place should be crawling with ladies. Vice has either had a roundup or there's trouble right here in River City.
Let's take a booth and stop the rush.
Oh, don't let it come as a surprise to either of us. The stampede, that is. Comfy? I love it.
Hey, Linda.
Hey, darling.
Where have you been? Where have you been? I haven't seen you for a while.
San Francisco. Say, what's happening? Where is everybody? Lots of tricks, no chicks.
Don't know. What'll you have?
Oh, brandy and soda. Yeah, I'll have the same thing.
Okay, I'll be right back if I can squeeze through these animals.
Right.
She's not kidding.
Heads up.
You girls realize you could be sitting on $1 million? In fact, I think you are.
Oh, seriously, we're geologists. And I think we have discovered oil. May we join you?
Well, okay, but we're here for only one drink.
Good, good.
My coat.
Oh.
Boy, you're really built for a girl. You like sports?
Sure.
Boy, do you ever have a way with words. Just makes me feel like I'm right back home in Bowlegs, Oklahoma.
Thanks.
My name's Doug. My friend here is Jeff. And we are happy to be sharing your booth.
Hi, Doug. Jeff.
Well, I'm Linda, and this here's Pepper.
Hey, you know, this place has been like a morgue till you two walked in. Where's all the ladies?
You tell us. We just came in for a drink.
Well, don't get the wrong idea. Everybody in town knows this is the kind of a place where girls come and guys...
We understand, but you got this situation wrong. You see, we're just here waiting for our husbands. It's very close to their offices.
Oh, I should have known anybody as good as you would be married. We'll just go back to the piano bar.
Bye.
Hey, you still in the oil business?
Sure.
See the brunette over there? They tell us she's a real gusher.
Thanks.
Oh, hi, Linda. Mind if I join you?
Be my guest. Margot Blake, this is Pepper Turner.
Hi. I've seen your sister Lana.
You new in town? San Francisco. Here to see my brother.
Say, Margot, what is going on? This place is like a morgue.
Everybody's staying home, I guess. The word I get is, you know Ralph Proctor?
Right.
The high roller? He got blown away the other night in front of the bar. They say that Proctor refused to join the company, which the way I get it is a group that's buying up everything in town. My old man joined, a kind of or else situation. So I guess I'm safe.
Who runs the company?
Some old syndicate boss is all my old man said. Oh, listen, I gotta make it. One of my regular tricks just walked in. See you guys later. I gotta get hustling. Inflation's eating up my profits.
What a great Duke.
She's marvelous.
You feeling lucky?
A girl makes her own luck.
How about a little gambling? We could split our winnings.
Okay, mine's off the top.
You're on.
Oh, hey, what about our drinks?
Oh, just leave her a tenner.
$10? Crowley's not gonna like that.
Good evening, Cedric.
Hello, Linda. How are you?
Just fine.
That's good.
Busy night.
Yep. Good evening. May I see your purse?
Oh, sure. Need to come here in a cab.
Good luck and have a nice evening.
Thank you. I've heard about places like this.
They do exist.
Makes me feel lucky. This is a big operation. Who runs it?
Oh, some cat named Linda. Very big in the horse racing business. $10 is the minimum bid.
What's the top?
$1 is whatever you get, but don't expect to come out ahead in this joint. It doesn't happen.
Try not to blow it all, he says. At these stakes, it's not going to be easy. Since it's their money, let's try our luck.
You only live once.
Munzo, against the wall. Come on, come on, let's go.
You know it? I hit a 7 and they stick up the joint.
Okay, now. My men are going to collect your valuables. Drop everything in the bags. Easy, but hurry. And nobody gets hurt.
Come on.
If you'd have waited 10 minutes, I'd be rich.
For high rolling broad, you sure don't have much bread. Here, have breakfast on me.
Oh, thanks a lot, chum.
You have to tell everybody?
Come on, let's go, let's go. In there, put it in there now. Come on. Let's go. In the bag. That's it. That's the necklace too, please. Let's go.
thank you all for your generosity. And you dealers, he suggests you find employment elsewhere. Good night.
Mr. Bender, I'm Sergeant Crowley of the police department. Would like to talk to you, please.
I had some cops this morning. Don't you guys talk to each other?
Well, we just have a couple of questions we'd like to ask you. May we come in?
Possible to keep you out.
Thank you. These are investigators Royster and Stiles.
Delighted. Have a seat.
Thanks. That's a beautiful place you got here. It sure is.
You, keep your feet off the furniture. Is that really a cop?
Pete? Well, that's what the crooks tell me.
Look, it was about the game the other night. That was strictly a charity affair, no profit. Everything to charity, no money really changes hands.
We understand that. How much did they take you for?
Not a dime.
Is that right? Well, we must be getting bad information because we heard it was more like 30,000. How about all that legal gambling equipment?
Don't do that.
Do what?
That belonged to an old Vegas friend, passed away last year, so I've been using it for some of my charity affairs.
Tell us about Vito Angelo.
Never met the man.
It's very interesting. The word we got is that he was responsible for taking your game, besides running you out of business.
Where'd you hear a crazy thing like that? I haven't heard his name in years.
Well, you heard it the other night.
You're crazy.
It's no good, Bender. We had an undercover investigator in your game. When it was hit, he was right there. He heard everything. Saw it all.
Impossible. We screen everyone.
For a charity event, huh? Well, that seems a little bit weird to me.
You guys have anything to say to me, do it through my attorneys. I'm sick and tired of talking to you cops. Now get the hell out.
Listen, Slick, you let me tell you something. We're about an inch from subpoenaing your butt before the grand jury. Now, I guarantee you, you'll talk to them or you'll sit in jail till you do. Now, I make you that promise. And I usually keep my promises, don't I, Pete?
Absolutely.
If I testify before that grand jury, I'm a dead man. You understand where my head's at? Forget it. I don't know nothing. Now get out.
Let's go. You're in a lot of trouble, Bender. You'll be hearing from me.
He sure is an early bird, ain't he?
12Y51, we're moving. Bender's headed downtown.
12Y50. Roger, we're on our way to meet the friendly. We'll join you as soon as we can.
This town is jumping. There's all kinds of talk on the street.
Oh, yeah? Like what?
Okay. Vito Angelo is getting out in 2 weeks, and his people are trying to put his whole organization back together. Nobody operates without his blessing. Everybody belongs to the company.
Uh-huh. But what about Bender?
Okay, that's all over the town, too. His game. Now, everybody in town knows that Angelo's people took the game, but Bender's gonna open up again Friday night.
So what about protection?
Bender's a big man. He ain't gonna play ball in Angelo's ballpark. No way.
Well, Linda, Bender's ball-playing days are just about over. Next week, the grand jury's planning on indicting him. Gambling and conspiracy violations.
Oh, the man does have problems. The law on one side and Angelo on the other. He's got to fight them off to stay in business, and darlings, that's gonna be harder to do than fight the cops and the courts.
Say, listen, Linda, I tell you what I want you to do. Find out where Bender's moving his game to. Maybe this time we'll take it.
If you do, will you do me a favor?
Yeah, what's that?
Pick up your winnings from the other night. Sure could use the deuce.
Well, it's about time.
Hey, what's he up to?
He's in the building. Went to an office, one Vincent Phillips.
Well, I gotta hand it to him. He's picked the most expensive criminal attorney in town.
With all the ethics of a snake.
Yeah, he's been in there almost about 3 hours now.
It just shows you how time flies when you're having fun.
With a little help from my friends.
Listen, surveillance is gonna pick up Bender at 6 o'clock. You guys get relieved, why don't you join us over at Vinny's? Pep's gonna buy us all a couple of beers.
Now, how did I guess that's just what you were going to say?
Hello, William. Pep.
What's happening?
Well, that turkey sure leads an exciting life, I want to tell you. As soon as he split from Phillips's office, he went right back to his apartment.
Did he spot you?
No, I don't think so. I don't think he was expecting a tail. Oh, by the way, some chick showed up just before we left.
Some chick, I'll say. Made me want to go out and play my best music.
It's probably the cleaning lady.
Hey, Bill.
Yeah.
Telephone. Thought I'd bring a round over while I was at it. Save a trip.
Yeah, lots of luck. Get Crowley to pay for it.
Yeah, I'll work on that.
Yeah, it's Patterson from surveillance. Just tailed Bender over to a warehouse on the east side.
Oh, maybe the location of his new game. Think Linda was right?
Could be. What's your drink up? We're going surveillance at 6 a.m.
Yeah, but we just got here.
All coffeeed up to you know where.
Heads up over there. He's on his way out.
Roger. We got him. I think you knew they were going to waste Bender.
Sergeant Anderson, I think you're out of line.
I'm not out of line if I tell you what I think,
All right,
honestly.
Pep, that's enough.
Look, Miss Linda, Black Widow, whatever they call you, I've seen how you handle these people. You know more than you let on.
Now, you listen, darling, and you listen good.
You listen. Why don't
No,
you
just
cool it?
wait a minute.
Cool it, I
Just
said.
wait a minute. Yeah, I'm out on the streets. But like my grandmother used to say, you can't see the forest for the trees. You can't feel the wind for the breeze.
My grandmother says you let us down. We weren't supposed to let Bender get wasted, right, Bill?
Right.
All right, she could have warned us.
I would have if I had known.
Well, you knew.
I knew
knock it off,
somebody...
both of you. Knock it off, will you? You're in a police building. You're not backstage at Union Burlington. Now shut up, both of you. Come on, sit down.
Bill?
What? What? It's okay, go ahead.
Yes, I didn't have much to say. That the bomb was rigged to the speedometer.
Yeah?
Yeah.
And your hunch on Phillips was right. Same Vincent Phillips who was almost disbarred 5 years ago.
And suspected jury tampering. And he's Vito Angelo's attorney handling his parole. And his client, Mr. Angelo, has done just about everything. Born in Sicily, and his folks moved to Chicago, where he became involved in the crime scene in the early 30s. He then split here in the 50s. He had a lock on just about everything until they shipped him to the joint.
Has he got any family now?
His wife died 2 years ago. Son living in Hartford, Connecticut with a wife and 2 kids. They changed their name and they're clean.
And parole coming up, huh?
Yeah.
Linda,
Yeah.
I want you to start thinking. See if you can come up with some names of places for me.
No, Bill, this scam better work. I had to bar every vice officer in town to pull it off.
Yeah, well, Linda's on. We picked the right place. It'll work. What do we got here? This could be our man.
What's up? He was at the dice joint the other night.
Make yourself to home.
Are you taking action?
Action? What kind of action?
$500 bet.
On what?
On you. If you don't pack it in and get out of here in the next 3 minutes, your two lady friends will have to carry you out in a bag.
Giving any answers?
You won't need any.
I don't think he likes us.
He used to call us ladies.
Look, Mr. What did you say your name was?
Smith.
Mr. Smith, we're only little people, you know what I mean? I mean, I have a boss who tells me where to go and what kind of action to take. It's that simple. Now, if you want me to split, far out, you know, but somebody else is going to be here tomorrow. Just as sure as there's smog in L.A.
Well, how do I get in touch with your boss?
Now, you just call this number. This is service. I wouldn't take that. You see, I'll make you a bet. If you take this, you're gonna end up with a big hole right in the middle of your belly button. You dig where I'm coming from, Mr. Smith?
Oh, darling.
Hey, Bill.
Yeah.
DMV on the car comes back Frankie Benson on Ridgecrest Drive.
And?
Frankie Benson just released from prison. Same joint Vito Angelo's did. Served 5 years for armed robbery. And for dessert, his parole record indicates that Vincent Phillips is also his attorney.
That's pretty heavy. Yeah, honey, this is Mr. Marsh. You got any messages for me? Is that right? Yeah? Okay, listen, when he calls back, you give him this message for me. Tell him I'll make the meet. No, sweetheart, M-double-E-T. That's it. Thanks.
Mr. Smith?
Mm-hmm. Who called and said that he'd like to arrange a little business meeting with me. Sunday morning at 11 o'clock.
The dark suit. He was calling the shots when they hit the casino.
Mr. Marsh.
Mr. Marsh. Mr. DeRoma.
Pleasure.
Yeah.
I understand from Frankie here that you have a few, maybe more than a few, handbooks operating around town.
That's possible.
Well, some of my friends have, let's say, joined together to form what we call a company. It's as good a word as any, right?
It's as good as any, I guess.
Now, this company has franchises available for the smart investor who plans to stay in business, make a pretty good profit, and live long enough to enjoy it all. Now, what we're doing here is offering you one of our exclusives.
How much is it going to cost me? And what do I get in return for my investment?
Hey, no investment. We get 60% of your action, you stay in business. Oh, plus free bookkeeping service. That way we know you're not, how do you say it? Cheating the company?
All right, okay, now let's see if I got it in my mind. If I choose not to join your company...
Hey, we can't be responsible. I mean, you're liable to meet with a terrible accident. Understood?
Oh, yeah, I think I got that. Yeah, I think my partner and I have heard enough. What do you say, partner?
More than enough, Sergeant.
Yeah, you're under arrest.
Get up. All right. I've got one of your cops here. Anybody gets in my way, he's had it.
Sergeant Crowley, thanks for saving my neck.
You get it?
You know, I never could have made a shot like that. How long you been shooting expert?
He's been a sharpshooter now for a long time.
Look, you want some coffee?
No.
Benson, I've tried to explain to you.
Maybe he doesn't understand, Bill.
Maybe you don't understand. I'm interested in your boss, the guy that calls the shots.
So you're interested, so go find him if you can. Leave me alone.
You can help yourself, and you know it. Now, you're way down here somewhere. We're after the man on top, and you know that. You're headed right back to prison. Conspiracy to commit murder and extortion.
What can you do for me?
Bill?
Yeah.
Yep. Can I see you a minute? Vincent Phillips.
Yeah, what can I do for you?
Has my client been informed of his constitutional rights yet, Sergeant?
You can take odds on it, Counselor.
Then why are you still interrogating him? Now, what kind of dumb cops are you?
Oh, dumb. Very dumb. You must have a third nostril that helps you smell out extra dumb cops.
I want to see my client. Now.
Be my guest.
third nostril. I like that.
I don't like any of this. Benson was ready.
Yeah, well, hang in there, Pet. If you don't lock him up, I'll turn in my hat.
I've talked to my client. He has nothing to say. He's ready to be booked.
Get him booked. And then get them both the hell out of here.
Oh, one more thing. My client wishes to remain silent. You attempt to interrogate him any further, I'll move for a...
I think it's time we made that little trip.
Isabella.
How do you do, Mr. Angelo? I'm Sergeant Anderson.
The beautiful lady cop. I've heard about you. Good things. Even from some of the guys in here.
That's very flattering. You want to sit down?
Mr. Angelo, I'm Sergeant Crowley.
Crowley, they talk about you, too.
Only not so good, huh?
Oh, not that bad. The Italian cop with the Irish name.
Yeah, well, I really only part Italian. I had an Italian grandmother.
Better than nothing, huh? Well, what can I do for the cops? Me, Vito Angelo.
There have been several killings in the city recently, gangland style, and your name's been linked to them.
My name. Look at me. The body, the eyes, glaucoma. I can hardly see no more. I'm sick. I'm old. All I got left is my name.
Mr. Angelo, are you saying you know nothing about this?
I didn't say that. The walls talk here. With word from the outside, it comes through the concrete, the bricks loud. The walls, they told me about this. Hey, Angelo, they're using your name.
Do you have any idea who's behind it?
No, I'm like you. But I'd like to find out. You don't trust me, do you?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Then tell them here to let me make a phone call tonight. I'll get in touch with somebody who can help.
We'd appreciate that.
And I appreciate the visit. You know, it's cold here all the time. And it's dark. Every day gets a little darker. But your visit is like a little ray of sunshine in this lousy hell. Part Italian, huh?
Sì.
Dimmi, tu hai leggiuto Dante? Have you ever read Dante Alighieri?
Certo, da ragazzo.
Sometimes I sit and I try to remember from La Commedia the words over the gate to hell. You know them? The words.
È stato lungo tempo.
Please tell me. I try so hard to remember.
Per me si va nella città dolente.
Per me si va nella città dolente. Through me one passes into the city of pain.
Per me si va nell'eterno dolore.
Through me one passes into the eternal sorrow.
Per me si va tra la perduta gente.
Through me one passes. Come si dice in inglese giusto?
Among the lost souls.
Tra la perduta gente. Among the lost souls. know, if I was only 60 years old, even 65.
Thank you, Mr. Angelo.
Thank you.
Ciao.
Ciao.
Sergeant Crowley?
Yeah.
I'm John. Mr. Angelo's friend.
Have a seat.
Thank you.
Joe Stiles, P. Western.
Can we get you anything?
No, thank you. I just want to say what I've got to say and get out of here.
A little uncomfortable around cops.
Yeah, you could say that. Look, Sergeant, I'm from out of state, see, so I have no interests in this area whatsoever, with just the one exception. I'm very interested in helping you clear Mr. Angelo's name.
Yeah, well, we're very interested in solving some of these crimes and catching the man at the top.
Yeah, I understand that. And I think we can solve both problems at the same time.
Where do we start?
Well, you don't. I do. Now, tomorrow morning, you put a tail on me. I'll be talking to some businessmen, and this may take some time, but when you see me talking to a man and I loosen my tie and take off my coat, that's it. He's your man. Omerta.
Oh, what does that mean?
Omerta, that's the code of silence, so I'll do it silently.
This isn't some kind of a setup, is it?
What the hell is that supposed to mean?
What he means is, how do we know Mr. Angelo isn't interested in heading up the company after all? I mean, he's old, but he's not senile.
Yeah, cop, if you really believe that, then I guess I'm just wasting my time here.
Well, I tell you, looks like we're gonna have to play along with you. Because right now, you got the best game in town.
I'll be in front of my hotel at 9 o'clock tomorrow morning. It's Hotel Barton.
Sergeant Crowley, can I help you?
I listen and don't ask any questions here. If you stay with your man for the next few hours, I think you're going to make your case. I got got word to him that the feds are moving in on him tomorrow, so he's going to be transferring his records. And that's records of everything. All the people he's ever muscled out, the pimps, prostitutes, the gamblers. His O-sheets, as I said, you'll have everything. Now, you can consider this a gift to you from Mr. Angelo. Ciao.
Take the box, Counsel.
What the hell is this? What do you want?
I want the box.
Still, you won't get your wrist broken.
Get him out of here before I kill him! Hey, Pete! You sure tell the counselor about his constitutional rights.
Absolutely.
Bill, I think we got the most important stuff right here.
Why don't we just book him for littering?
Drop the gun. Lawrence Turk Allison, Turkey, Texas.
Yeah, that's why they call me Turk.
If I don't fit your dream book of hero cops, it's tough.
I don't like either one of them, honey. They're both killers.
And you don't care if it's Turk or Briscoe.
What are you doing? Where can I find Briscoe? I'm gonna kill him.
I mean, there's a contract out on him right now.
That's right.
You drop the case and Turk is dead.
Flight 69, Flight 69 for Miami, now loading at gate 12.
Flight 1084 from Dallas to a 1026 on time. You think I could write a song about that?
I'm going to write a letter of complaint to the chief.
Smarter, Pat.
This is a job for the marshal's office, serving subpoenas.
Need I remind, madam, that we'll have to take Blau over to the DA's office when he shows up?
Hey, couldn't we just call a cab, give him directions, and call it a day? Need I remind you that I was up till 3 o'clock this morning chasing down pimps?
You have a tough life, Pep, you know that? Listen, we need Fred Blau, and you know it.
I know it.
He testifies we got this whole real estate deal in our hands.
Yeah, I know.
He's here to talk a deal with the heavies. He's scared. We'll just snatch him and make our own little deal.
So it's the heavies or us?
Yeah, well, he planned to rip off $1 million on a phony city project. He ain't legit anymore. He deserves a little squeeze.
Flight 32, Flight 32 from Chicago, now arriving at gate 11.
This is the flight.
Flight 69. Flight 69 for Miami. Now loading.
There he is. Gray suit, dark glasses.
Baggage for passengers who arrived on flight 57 can now be claimed at the baggage area.
Police officer, freeze!
Police, don't move! Drop the gun.
Be careful of that thing. Sometimes it goes off.
So I noticed.
The fellow was fixing to do something naughty.
How long they planning on keeping us down here?
I checked upstairs. Paint's still wet.
It's a hell of a thing. They got you sitting right outside the men's room now.
Well, it's one of the few places you guys really know what you're doing.
Sit down. Allison, would
Standing's fine. The airplane seats have a way of cramping up my body.
Listen, man, you're not in any position to call the shots. Now sit down.
Hey, look, little buddy. When I sit on my hands, my fingers go to sleep. Now, you take these shackles off I'm in, I'll sit for a full-length portrait.
Hey, Bill, how long before we're going to be able to split? I mean, they got Pep squeezed right up next to the little boy's room.
I know, Pete. Where'd you find this luggage?
One pair of pants, 3 pair of cowboy boots. And this was found in one of the boots.
Another .357 Magnum, huh? Well, that's very sincere indeed.
Yeah, I nearly liked those little bitty guns, you know?
I think you might find this interesting.
You a cop?
I was a cop until it got too dangerous.
For you or for them?
I reckon it was touch and go.
Lawrence Turk Allison. Male Caucasian, 6'3", 195, date of birth 1/11/38. Turkey, Texas.
Yeah, that's why they call me Turk.
Entered Houston Police Department 3/10/58. Retired medical pension 3/4/74. Private investigator, license 6285, issued June last year. He's got a gun permit issued here July 12th of last year.
Permit to carry a gun is not a license to kill. All right, Allison, I'll tell you what I'll do. I'll sit still for self-defense. You just tell me why you had to defend yourself. Who's your client?
Now, Mr. Crowley, wouldn't we call that privileged information?
Don't get cute with me, Allison, all right? I mean, look, man, as far as I'm concerned, you're on the other side of the street now, and I want some answers. Now, you getting my message?
I hope it doesn't rain again tonight. Would you like some coffee, Allison?
You're not going to pull that good cop, bad cop routine on me, are you? If so, I hope you're the good cop.
I guess it's the same rules everywhere, just different ballparks. Fred Blau was an important witness to us. What's your connection with him?
Bodyguard.
Well, there's some pretty rough people out after him.
I didn't think it was going to be a 4-H club. Not at the $300 a day I charge.
Yeah, I just saw how you earned your $300 today.
Where's Fred Blau?
I don't know. He hired me by phone, sight unseen. Paid him a fare and fee to meet him in Dallas, and I did. Watched him burn up the phone for about 2 hours. Hotel Endicott.
The man you killed was Steve Phillips. Know him? Ever heard of him before?
Total stranger. I reckon I'm eligible for an OR release on the shooting, so...
Oh, there are a few formalities, Mr. Allison.
Where's Fred Blau?
That old boy slipped me, and that's a rescission of contract.
Any particular reason why he hired you instead of somebody else?
Well, everybody either hires me or somebody else. Now, if the air's all cleared up, I'll get my weapons and I'll be on my way.
Yeah, well, I think ballistics would like to use your weapons for a couple of days. You can pick them up. Leave your local address right here with us.
All right, but you're sure not being very neighborly, Mr. Crowley.
I'm sorry. It's the most I can muster up under the circumstances.
What circumstances?
Well, that guy you dusted was a strong-arm man, worked for a character named Asa Briscoe. You know him?
Fat Ace Briscoe. Yeah.
Yeah, well, he ain't so fat anymore. He's just heavy.
He might be setting you up. Two birds. Ever think of that?
Shall I see myself out?
I think it'd be better if Mr. Royster walked you out. Hey, Pete. Yeah. You want to see this guy out?
I'll be seeing you, little darling.
What do you think about that character?
Oh, he's unique. I like his boots.
Man, how can they smoke these things?
Haven't tested them in years.
Hey, here. Phone calls from Dallas. Check out the Briscoe-connected locations. So there's no doubt about it. Well, I was looking to make a meet with Briscoe. Now, Allison's right in the middle of it.
Bill, who exactly are you after?
Whoever stumps his toe first. We'll follow that, will you?
And you don't care if it's Turk or Briscoe.
Turk, huh? I don't like either one of them, honey. They're both killers.
You want me to put a tail on him?
You can't tail guys like that. They don't tail.
Let's try, Bill. We need him.
I want Blau. Now find him. Put some money in the streets. He ain't that smart. He's an amateur. He don't know how to hide. Look for cheap flops like the movie.
It's not that easy, Ace. Cops are looking for him, too.
Well, so what? We use the same stools as they do half the time. Only we pay out cash. You find him, then lose him.
What about Turk?
It's Blau I want. He's the important one. He's the one that can put me away. What I owe Turk for the old days, I can pay later.
his car. I can't find a parking spot for him. I could have ducked out on us last night.
Ducked out where? He's got no place to go. Besides, he's too stubborn.
Or too dumb. I'm gonna go see if I can locate the manager. He's out in the back showing somebody an apartment someplace. I'll be back in a few minutes.
Right.
Morning.
Hi. Hop in.
You know, I figured you'd say that. I got this addiction to overcooked sausage, rubbery eggs, and greasy home fries.
Like Mother used to make?
A little greasier. Care to join me?
You make it sound irresistible.
I'm easier to tell when you're looking at me.
Wagons west, partner. I love your boots.
Move 'em out, Captain.
You eat there regularly?
You didn't like it.
Well,
Did you call your office?
in the ladies' room while you were paying the check. There's a phone in there.
Yeah, I know.
I'm sorry, but I gotta ask. It's the cop in me.
What about the woman in you?
It took 10 phone calls and about as many official requests to get your Houston file. You're some amazing character. Real legitimate hero. Medals, medals, medals. Newspaper clippings and bullet wounds.
Oh, yeah, I can tell you when it's gonna rain.
And then you apply for a medical pension that you'd been fighting against and disappear from Texas with just a little old post office box number as a forwarding address.
Sergeant, I am impressed with your efficiency.
You like mushrooms?
Yeah, and with my past. But so?
Well, I gotta ask it. Why did you pick here?
Well, it's as far away from Texas as I could get and still be in the United States.
You're forgetting about Hawaii and Alaska.
I think I still figure there's only 48.
Allison?
Turk or Big Darling, take your pick.
Blau's dead if we don't find him first.
So find him, that's your job. I'm on a pension, remember?
Let's get some pickles.
How long you be riding in my hip pocket?
Is my company all that unpleasant?
Oh, not at all, ma'am. But you're here because it's the easy way to keep me covered, right? Right.
Don't tell me you're gonna make it easy for me. Help me to do my job.
No, not at all. You see, your office has my guns. Had no food in the house. I wanted a good breakfast. So I brought along a good-looking bodyguard to keep in company.
And you're ripe for a hit. So you won't help us, but you'll use us. I'm not sure I like that.
Look, lady, I do my own thing, whether you like it or not. And if I don't fit your dream book of hero cops, it's tough. But I paid my dues. When I worked the streets, I was the best. When I worked alone, that was the way I wanted it. I pushed back the wise guys in the hoods the same way they pushed, with methods that they understood.
Like with Ace Briscoe.
Like Ace Briscoe.
Then why'd you quit?
I'd had it. The job changed. Politicians and the sob sisters took over. Captains that never worked the streets. Stupid laws, stupider judges.
Some stupid policewomen?
Yeah, women cops.
How about women?
I like them. I always have. Guess you might say I've had my share. Hey, look, I make $15,000 a year for having a few extra holes in my body. I can live all right on that. If I need some more, I take a bodyguard job on my terms. Guess that about does it. Do you have a desire to see my refrigerator?
Thanks a lot.
Sorry, Bill.
Next time you disappear, I'll just call the police. Allison, your phone.
What about it, Crowley?
We want to cover it. We need it.
Okay. You monitor it in my apartment, just like an answering service. And the sergeant here monitors it, or nobody.
Pep?
Okay, I'll try it for a while. 24 hours.
You sure you want to stash up there with no coverage?
We're both cops, and that's all you'll have in your apartment, Turk. Just another cop.
Of course. Now, if you two will help me with my groceries, consider it a public service.
There's Blau.
Allison investigators.
What do you say, old buddy?
Turk, listen, I want to thank you for that little number at the airport, but I'm really going to need your help now, man. They're going to get me. They're going to try again.
I told you to go to the cops. They're the only ones who can help you now.
I can't go to the cops. If I go to the cops, they get my family. I can't go to the cops. Listen, Turk, listen to me. I want to talk to a guy, Briscoe. Ace Briscoe. He's the guy. Now, I'll tell him that I'll take all the blame and that I won't talk. Okay? I just want to make peace, okay?
Talking to Briscoe is a passport to a slab.
Well, I don't have anybody else, man. What do you want me to do? You want money? How much do you want? Listen, name a figure. I'll whatever you want.
Okay, Blau. See if I can see him myself. I get $300 a day. Same price, same service. But you do exactly as I say.
Right. Anything you say, right.
Okay, where are you now?
Well, I'm at a phone in a courtyard in a motel in Blancas, the Evans Motel.
Crowley, Blau is at the Evans Motel.
Okay, cut and run. Don't even go back for a toothbrush. Take a car, cab, or bus, anything. Get out of there, but call me tonight after midnight when you relocate.
Yeah, right, yeah. Hey, listen, could you give me a lift? My car broke down and I'm stuck here. Could you?
What's he doing now?
I don't know.
Taylor.
Now we're gonna lose him again. That was the whole point of this thing, to find Blau before Briscoe does. What's the matter with you? Now you put him back out on the street again.
Let me tell you something, little darling. If you think you and Crowley are the only ones in town with a police radio, then you're a dumb cop. Briscoe listened to the police radio in Houston all the time. He could have heard every word you said. And if your people are going to find him, Briscoe's can find him, and maybe quicker. Now, if I can get to Blau before Briscoe, he's at least got a chance. You better call Crowley and tell him what's happened.
You dirty double-crosser. You really care about that guy, don't you?
Mm-hmm. I get tender feelings about a crocodile for $300 a day.
He's got the best cover in town. 3 straights and a big hotel. Well, we'll give him till the night. If he comes out, we'll do a hit-and-run job on him. Nice and clean.
What if he doesn't come out?
We go in and get him, buddy boy.
I know all about your troubles, Tony, but call me back with a place where I can locate Briscoe. Tonight. I need the place and the call tonight. Yeah, sure, hotshot. Reverse the charges. And don't sweat it. I just want to talk to Ace. Okay.
I want in.
Ain't no place to ride tandem on a bucking horse.
We know all of Briscoe's places. If we have to, we'll cover them all and louse you up. Or I go along.
Hey, look, Pepper, if it's a meet, it's me and Ace. I mean, hell, it's nothing more boring to hear two people talk about old times.
Yeah, I understand. But I want to be there.
Miss, give that to Mr. Briscoe. What's this pasta turn into library paste?
Well, now. What's the occasion, cowboy? Thought I brushed you off my shoes along with the rest of the horse manure 10 years ago.
I like your new teeth, Ace. Last time I saw you, you didn't have any.
You want to talk? Tell me some words.
Fred Blau.
Them's dirty words, Turk.
He's willing to take the rap. He'll keep his mouth shut and ride out a federal vacation. Just leave him be.
That's what they say. Then they hear those iron doors slam and they get this urge to sing. Beat it.
I'll guarantee he'll keep his flap button.
I make my own guarantees. Now get lost, cowboy. You ain't a cop anymore. You gotta follow the rules just like everybody else now.
I never followed the rules when I was a cop, and nothing's changed, and I want you to lay off of Fred Blau.
You ain't on the talking end of the phone anymore, cowboy. Now get out while you can.
You're just a punk.
And you're a dead man, Turk.
Let's go.
Everything okay?
Yeah, everything's fine. I want you to scoot, Pepper. They don't want you.
I only leave with the man what brung me.
All right, get yourself over there.
Woo!
How'd it go?
No good. Blau's got to come to you or commit suicide.
He's called twice already. He won't leave any messages. Said he'll call every 15 minutes till you get back.
We better cover Blau's family. This stuff's starting to hit the fan.
Why you done that?
Yeah? Yeah, it's me. Where are you? Okay, I'm on my way. Stay put.
What about Briscoe? Did you talk to him?
Yeah. No way to make a deal.
Well, what do I do now?
Like I told you, old buddy, go to the cops. They're the only ones that can help you now.
Well, like I told you, I can't go to the cops because you'll get my family.
Hey, your family's safe. The cops already have them covered.
They're not safe. He's still gonna get them.
Man, he's spooked.
Yeah, we best move it.
Where's he heading?
Nowhere, I'm afraid. You'll never get out of the Weaver Hotel. You know the place?
Yeah.
Going down?
Uh-huh.
What are you doing? I thought you said we're going down.
We are. But you are.
I just rang the button and we found him. Was there anybody else on the elevator? Or did you see anyone leave?
I saw a lot of people, but I didn't pay any attention to anybody. There was no one on the elevator with him. I mean, the body. Really, we didn't see anything. Can we go now?
Yes, thank you. We have your phone number. We'll get in touch with you if we need you.
If you didn't get him lost, he might be alive now.
We don't know that, Bill.
What do you think, Turk?
Nobody gets people lost. Something they got to do on their own.
You just don't give a damn, do you?
Reckon I might squeeze up a tear if I had a slice of onion. You get soggy over a dead man, Crowley?
Whatever else he was, that's a human being.
Not anymore. It's just a carton a human being came in.
Yeah. Well, I tell you something. That carton was also our key to solve a case.
For that, we'll both weep.
We got no place to go with this case. We got no witness. Briscoe's already started his cover-up.
We still have Blau's homicide to work on.
That's right. We could work our butts off on that. Maybe we might come up with a case against some of the hired help. We still wouldn't get the man we want.
So?
So we drop the Briscoe thing, let homicide do their job. It's their baby.
What about Turk? I mean, there's a contract out on him right now. You drop the case and Turk is dead.
Yeah, well, I'll believe that when I see it. Look, we lost Briscoe on this one, and that was what it was all about. Now, as far as Turk's concerned, it's his problem. He gets himself killed. He probably asked for it.
What's the matter with you? I've never heard you talk this way.
I'm just adopting a little Turk's philosophy. You seem to like his moves.
For him, not for you. You're two different kinds of people.
I'll just shove my foot down his throat.
Bill, listen. I'm closer to you than any man I know. I respect you. I know you're not afraid, and you're brave, and all that good stuff. But what's the sense of you two going at each other? Look, you're a good person who fights and does the things that are tough because you have to. You have no choice. But Turk does them because he needs to. And maybe he has no choice, but he has to hide a lot of things. You don't have to hide anything.
You know something? You spend an awful lot of time analyzing him.
Sure, he interests me, but he's alone and he's got nothing going for him. Compared to you, he's got nothing at all.
Except maybe you.
Yeah?
It's me, Pepper.
Get lost, Pepper. Go away.
You did that act before. Open the door. Oh, what time does the war start?
Anytime they're ready.
Thought you didn't have any weapons.
What I meant was I didn't have my favorites.
Ballistics rushed you through. There's two more.
Oh, yeah. Friend, some reinforcements. Thank you.
Think you can scare Briscoe?
Nah. He and I both have looked down enough cannons in our time.
Well, if he's coming after you, why are you hanging around?
Well, running's dangerous. I run into a brick wall when you're looking back. Why are you hanging around?
Well, they're not coming. Not tonight. I came over in a black and white. Parked out front.
Yeah, I'm sure an empty patrol car's gonna scare him away.
Now, you know what I'd like? I'd like to fix you a couple of those overpriced steaks you got today.
Pepper? What are you doing here?
Fixing you a steak.
I get a steak around the corner.
Well, then, because, you see, I like to go to movies. And I used to go and hide there with my favorites, John Wayne, Gary Cooper, with my lovers every Saturday.
And I remind you of them.
Yeah.
Yeah. Strong, silent type.
Uh-huh.
Let me tell you something. A lot of things I am, but one thing I'm not, and that's a movie cowboy. But back to my question. What are you doing here? I ain't exactly the pick of the litter.
The last one chosen needs the most.
My loves feel I'm not too well acquainted with.
You been alone a long time?
Yeah, I guess so. Not anybody's fault particularly. Just been alone.
So you're a loner.
Sounds so corny when I say it, especially if it's to a lady. Always sounds like I'm trying to get her in the sack or something. Hey, wait a minute. You got me explaining myself. And I don't explain myself to anybody. Go home, Pepper.
I don't want to.
Pepper. Where'd you get a stupid name like that?
I don't know.
You fry the steaks. Well, I'll go take a shower.
Hey, I forgot to ask you something. How do you like your steak?
To you? Let me speak to Sergeant Crowley. And let me speak to one of his men. Royster, it's Turk Allison. Give me a phone number where I can reach Crowley. Got it. Hey, you know, I think we forgot something. The wine.
No, I think we got wine.
No, I was wrong. I know we need Rocky Mountain beer.
Yeah, and red wine.
Yeah. I'll just whip around the corner and get some.
No, I'll go. You better stay here. But you can pay.
Yeah, how about that?
I'll hurry.
You want Briscoe and his people, right? I can give them to you.
Who's going to pay you $300 a day for that?
It's a freebie. Let's just say I want Briscoe off my back.
You wouldn't have Briscoe on your back if you hadn't shoved that breadstick down his gullet.
Could have shoved a pound of butter up his nose and it wouldn't make any difference. He's got a deviated septum. I know, I deviated it. Look, Crowley, I'm offering you a ringside seat.
Man, you got your guns back, and if you think I'm going to sit there and legalize your wasting Briscoe, forget it. I had a beat on you once, man. The next time, I think I'll do something about it.
Hey, don't scare me, Crowley. I've got a very negative reaction to fright.
Pepper told me you were holed up, ready for World War III. Why did you leave your place?
Because she wouldn't.
I see.
Yeah.
Okay. Read it to me again from the top. Starting with, my name is Dick. This is my dog, Spot.
Put a tail on me. Give me plenty of rope, but stick with me. I'll force the hit.
How?
Make them do it on my schedule.
How?
You'll be behind me. Just watch.
If it doesn't work?
What do you got to lose?
I'm back. I brought you a drink. Pete, is Bill there?
No, Pep, he's out with Joe on that blow thing. I've been trying to reach you.
What blow thing?
What's that tail job to set Briscoe up? It's with Turk's blessings this time. I'm gonna pick it up now on the radio.
Pick me up on the way. I'm at his apartment.
What are you doing there?
Just pick me up.
Hey, Briscoe, Ace Briscoe, you yellow-bellied creep.
Where's Briscoe? I don't know, man. I don't know Briscoe.
I got you now, man. Not him. Where's Briscoe?
I don't know, man. I swear he hasn't come in here much.
Then you tell him I was here.
Oh.
He'll know.
I didn't see anything, did you?
See what? I didn't see a thing.
What's your present location?
Head north of Jordan and Douglas.
That Turk is crazy, man.
Maybe. Maybe not.
Hey, mister. You can't park there. I'll take your car for you.
Tell the manager I want to speak to him.
I'm sorry, but the manager is busy. He's inside.
I think you better go call him.
Hey, are you nuts?
There goes my pension. Tell me when it's all over.
I love it. I love it. The guy's beautiful. Even if I can't see it.
Okay, mister, you broke that windshield.
My name's Turk. Does that mean anything to you?
I've got no beef with you.
Send the kid inside. He's got no beef either.
Go on, beat it.
And don't you be foolish either. Where can I find Briscoe?
Mister, I don't know. He's just a customer here sometimes. I'm legitimate.
Give or take 50%.
What are you doing? You're gonna put me out of business. I'm gonna call the cops.
Then I'll pay for the windows. I'll have to come back and see you some other time.
If he finds out I told you anything, I'm finished.
You are pure D, flat out, breaking my heart.
Wait. He's at his other place, the Topless joint down on San Ysidro.
And tell Briscoe, Turk's coming for a visit. He may want to bake a cake. I'm gonna kill him.
Yeah, all right. Thanks, pal. He's coming here. That crazy cowboy's gone bananas.
Turk?
Yeah, he's on his way here. He's going to put the hit on me.
So what? Let him come.
Saves us the trouble of getting past the cops to get at him.
Like we got a choice, huh?
Sure.
All right. But I don't want anything to happen in here. It won't look right no matter what. Hit him when he's outside. We got enough witnesses here to show that he's on his way here to kill me. The law can't harm me. Can't harm anybody but him. Hit him on the way in.
It's a good thing this joint's closed.
Turn around. Reach for the wall. Reach, get him up there. All right.
Is that you, Al? Phil?
It's me, Ace.
Police officer, freeze! Get your hands on top of your head. Get them on top of your head, now keep them there. You make a move and you're a dead man.
I had to shoot him. He came here to kill me.
Get an ambulance, Pete.
Believe me, he was going to kill me.
Is that right? Get that hand down behind your back.
It's true, Crowley. That crazy idiot was going to shoot me.
Without a gun? Come over here, Briscoe. Let me show you something. Now, take a look at that. He hadn't even got a gun.
You know, there's one thing I can't stand. It's wishy-washy hatred.
Move it.
My favorite flower is bluebonnet.
Hey. Hi.
Hi. Guess I blew my wake. Anybody there worth meeting?
Will you shut up?
How long have I been out?
Almost 3 days.
Yeah. Did you just get here?
Yeah. 3 days ago, just. I've watched you sleep. I listened to you cuss a lot. You know, you get mad when you're hurting.
Yep. Agony has a way of flat out ticking me off.
I even watched you cry a couple times.
Well, that's an invasion of privacy.
No, it wasn't, because it wasn't for yourself. It was for somebody else. You big phony. You do have feelings, just a few.
Now, don't you try to compute me, Dr. Pepper. You might not like the bottom line. You making love to me?
In a manner of speaking. The good doctor says you'll be in here at least a month.
Never could handle a hospital diet for more than a week. They won't give you any ketchup. We can make one hell of a week out of it.
Then what?
You know, when I start thinking about you, I get a feeling of permanence. I'm telling you something. Feelings like that, Purity put a cockleburr under my saddle blanket.
It's funny, I knew you were going to say just that. Going away, aren't you?
If you were an Eskimo lady, would you rub an old crooked nose like this one?
I met an Eskimo once. You know what he told me? He said, they don't do that. You know what they do?
What do they do?
Crowley, you got a beautiful sense of timing.
That's what they tell me.
Come on in, sit down.
How's it going?
I'll make it.
He's already got his snowshoes on.
What, are you taking a trip up north?
Yeah, I thought I'd give Alaska a break.
Well, you better be careful what you freeze up there.
Appreciate your concern, Crowley.
Yeah. You know, Turk, I wouldn't be at all surprised if there's still a little bit of the street cop left in you.
Yeah?
Yeah.
You know, Crowley, I've been watching you. You're not bad yourself.
Couldn't help but notice, huh?
If you plan on seeing your grandchildren get married, you gotta get a little meaner.
Meaner?
Yeah. other day at the airport when I dusted that punk, you should have taken me out. If I hadn't heard Pepper yell, you were one blink away from the great lineup in the sky.
Is that right? Well, let me tell you, if those prairie home deers hadn't heard the tinkle of that little tin star, you wouldn't be lying here now in such pretty company. I guarantee you.
Either of you got an extra pair of boots?